That ain't a 6BE6. The hell is that? 6SA7. Changed my mind. Today's October 15th, 2025, Orange and Beginner's Corner.
Smile at Auto Wave. Take over the wheel. Adventures at Torsten Hair. They make sure you're fitted perfect. Walk, run.
Okay, if you go all the way down here.
Become a better athlete, but the purpose is so much greater. Becoming a better person. Support your local school sports programs. And if you have a student, encourage
what coverage is truly best for you.
Here's 610.
Find interactive tools and helpful articles on everything from
710.
DBS, your local expert for all things basement. Protect your home from leak cold air with a DBS.
710.
America worldwide.
They cut back on power.
Duluth.
This is a church channel, so they pull back on power. 1260. We're getting skipped now. I tighten this up a bit, but
To see the broadcast times, log on to BCY. Hope you've had a great Wednesday. I'll be hanging out for the next 2 hours. I get 3 Pacific.
be ruined because other people want to drop, as you say, their worst.
When asked if the CIA has the authority to take out Venezuela's president,
Wouldn't it be a ridiculous question for me to answer?
Linda Kenyon.
New York City with our producer, Ryan Botcher. We'll be in Miami with the Dolphins. You are calling out, setting us up, enjoy your dinner. You could be in Boise.
I don't know. I'll flip it over. Unplug it. So the only thing I can think of at 710, where the problem is maybe moving this metal around or interrupting it from chassis ground may change the frequency of that oscillator. But you think that would whistle or something. I can't tighten it up anymore unless I get a new clip for it or something. I'm afraid it's gonna spring on me and I'm gonna break it. but I kind of squished it up with two long nose pliers, and I was thinking about checking this, but I mean, this thing here, this wire comes in on the left side. That is the oscillator, and it also has this mica capacitor, and then this red one goes to the cathode of the tube, and this yellow one, the yellow one is a 20K to ground, and that is also pin 8765, pin 5. So pin 5 is also control grid. So that 20 that's a control grid. Grid number 1. This one here going to the antenna is grid number 3. This green one is grid number 3. But that goes down to the variable capacitor, the antenna side. So I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I'm not going to keep on wasting my life on it here. So I'm just going to put it together. So I made hoops on here to solder to. It's easier, and then I can pop it on and pop it off really quick without bending these things all the time and having them break off. So I got green for this one, and yellow for that one, and orange for that one, and red if you want to X it. But I think it'd be better if you just took a piece of rectangle aluminum and wax paper and just put a patch on there and hooked it up to a stationary spot someplace and have an exit antenna if you want. It'd probably work a lot better. But I'm not going to worry about that. Getting reaching out for an frequency or whatever. I'm not going to worry about that. Life's too short. So I was checking the voltages and stuff. Ohms and stuff. I'm leaving it the way it is. That's it. Put it back in tonight. There's some of these coils I bought. I haven't even checked them yet. RFC chokes I bought. They were quite expensive. I haven't even checked them yet. Kind of. I think they were national. If I remember correctly, they were national. Was it 2.25 millihenries, I think. Was it 250 millihenries or something? I can't remember right now. They're heavy. These things are heavy. You have to use caution working with these because they're like fuse ends, you know. I don't know how well this stuff is glued on, but I bought them because these things are hard to purchase at that. So I bought 4 of them. It cost like 50 bucks for them or something like that. It wasn't cheap, but if they're unattainable, better get them when you can. I have to test them. I haven't even checked them yet. I put them away and I never got back at them. I was just going to check them for ohms. So. I have the cloth drying in the cabinet to cover the slotted area for the speaker. So I'm going to put this in pretty soon. Before I put my thumb through it, I heard some noise. Usually go like this, you can tell if a speaker's good or bad. Starts making them cheesy noises. If you buy speakers that are brown color, they're shot. A lot of PV Scorpion speakers are like that from being in the sun. Nope, heard a bad spot. Oops, another bad. It's on its way out, but it is what it is. It has a field coil on it to filter out the ripple, AC ripple, and make your magnet. So what are you gonna do? You could buy a Fender, a Fender choke and put on there, or just have some resistors. I used to just use resistors and like 40 microfarad, 47 microfarad capacitors. Back in the old days, probably a 40 microfarad capacitor. So this is it. 7 and 8. 1682 desk signing off. One more time. This is part 6, I think. I don't know. Here's my doorbell wire. This is what I use. I peel it off. I use this for neutral, for putting on capacitors, or put white on both sides, or I pick on whatever side has most wire for my grounding stuff. This I'd use for positive. This I'd use for neutral, or both sides. We're running a lot of grounds around inside. This is a pretty decent wire. This is doorbell wire, but this is heavy duty stuff. It's not what I'm used to. When I was younger, they had skinny liney stuff. So I guess this is it. This is, where'd the choke go to now? I lost that. Oh, I put it back. There it is. I have to work on this. I think this thing is not good either. It's lacking pizzazz. So this can't be the original, because this does 45s and 78. It flips. And this unit here had to been 78 only. That's why they got washers, stacked washers, and they never even had a nut on there. So I don't know how I'm gonna keep this on there. Duct tape, I guess, and baling wire. Back in those days, duct tape and baling wire. The old Ford days, it was something, baling wire and needle nose pliers or something. Could fix anything. There's been advances. Duct tape. So this is it. Signing off.